Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I look weird. Yes, I got a headlamp because it's easy. It's nice to use. Well, I'm underneath a different vehicle today. I am underneath my grandfather's old 1995 Dodge 2500.
Dodge is junk.
You know, I could kind of agree with that. You're working on one. I'm working on one.
Dodge is junk.
Some Dodge is great. These two Dodges in particular are junk. I got a second gen. His parents have a third gen. So, they're okay until something goes wrong. Well, this one, the frame rotted out on the front. We might be able to save it. Me and my grandfather are going to try. It's going to be tough. We're going to try and do it. If so, this will be my winter beater while I save my truck out, which is finally out there, and my car for the winter. Keep them nice and safe while I use this thing. But for the time being, I am currently taking off the tow hitch. So that, because I found out under some research that this tow hitch most likely fits on my Ford. So I'm going to take it off the Dodge because this is not on the road. It hasn't been on the road since 2012. I'm going to take this off and fit it onto my truck, and so I can actually haul a trailer. I have a bumper hitch, as many of you have seen, but that bumper hitch doesn't work too good. It's not meant to haul a lot. So I'm taking this one because this one's meant to haul a lot more. Owen, is working on replacing the front sway bar bushings on that truck. He broke a bolt, so now we have to get a new sway bar end link.
I broke the threads off this sway bar end link.
Yeah.
Snap the fucker.
Yeah. So we got to get a new one of those. They're getting that tomorrow. We also have to get a new e-brake cable. The one that we had to replace with was 2 feet too short. So we're getting the new one tomorrow. We're also getting the new end link tomorrow. And he is replacing the bushings as we speak on the side that is still good.
I can't yet.
You can't get it?
No, I can't yet because it will lock down that sway bar and then I won't actually be able to
Fix the other side?
Yeah, because it'll hold it into position.
Oh, yep. Okay.
The bottom one's chilling, but I put the top ones back in the bag.
Alright, so he's pretty much done for tonight. Huh?
Now I'm gonna fix the exhaust.
Now, okay, yeah, he's gonna tighten up the exhaust, get it so that's set and ready so he can get the inspection. So yeah, and then there's just me chilling underneath my truck. Nice. So I gotta take off that. I tried cutting this to see if I can cut through it. I didn't cut all the way through. And I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna break it. Starts turning, and then it starts loosening. So I guess my cutting relieved just enough pressure. So I'm going to continue with this. Get my nice exhaust pipe cheetah bar. This was the side pipe that used to be on my truck. Thank God I took it off. It looks better without it. So I'm going to finish this off. I'll get back to you guys when I take it off and inspect this and see how it is. All right.
Bolt that came off that freaking bolt that came off the top of the passenger side end link is the same threads as the bolt that we need for this. Fucking mint. Seeing as a Dodge, we had to do exhaust work.
Yeah. Mine is legitimately chopped off at the headers because I wanted to sell the cats. Sold the cats. Found out they weren't original because when my grandfather brought it in for some issues, like, yeah, your cats are clogged. And he didn't replace it with OEM. He replaced it with high flow cheapies that... And he sold the originals. The guy sold the originals. Probably got a lot of money back for them. Ripped them off. And yeah. So I kind of got ripped off with selling these. But the truck is kind of like my off-road at the house mud truck for the time being. So yeah. The creeper. Good question. Yeah, it's underneath in the back. But yeah. So she's all right for now. I'm going to move it out of here. So you guys can hear what the open header sound of a V8 Magnum 5.9 is in a Dodge. It's not a Hemi. Yeah, I know. It's not a Hemi. I gotta plug the battery in because it's got a parasitic draw that I'm gonna have to sort out if I get this back on the road. So, yeah. There we go. Plug that side in. It just so it doesn't move that much so you can get a good connection. Lights inside are on. And here we go. Yep, we're good. So, open headers. Yeah, we're good. Oh, no, the wires are already disconnected. Oh! Whoops! This sounds pretty good. Actually, I'm going to back this right by my truck, so let's do this. And here's what she sounds like. Alright guys, we're going to finish up that Dodge and I'll show you what we're doing there. Woo-hoo, the inside's lighting up. Oh, he burned the plug. Woo. Burnt hair, don't smoke it. Just hair. Oh, I can still use that plug.
I don't need it. There you go.
Yes, I do. Well, I do? Alright, cool. Well, for the time being, I gotta toss up this for a bit. I can't put the tow hitch on my truck yet because I gotta drill my frame for a tow hitch, which is alright with me. I can do that. I've got plenty frame for it. But, so we're gonna continue with the Dodge here. Yeah. How you feeling about this one?
I feel great.
Good.
Tell me how you feel. I feel great.
So yeah, as you probably see from the video before this one I'm filming before I do my springs on my truck for the front end. As we know, I already get the rear ones changed to the Super Duties. So for the front end, I need to beef it up a bit. So I'm using these. I'll explain it in the other video. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that. This will be done after. But I'm going to continue on this video with the boy here in this truck. So we got the e-brake off. We got the new one in for the most part, but we need just a half an inch of extra cable, which we're gonna have to try to get from the tensioner, but that ain't gonna work too well, so that we can get it reset back on the passenger side wheel. So what we're doing right now is changing the control arm that he broke by mistake.
No, it's not control arm.
Not control arm.
Sway bar
end link. He broke the bolt off on the one in here. Let me get the flash on for you. See, he broke that off. So we got to get this end link off, put the new one on so we can put this in, and the other side's all set. He already got it. So there's no issues with the other one, right? Just got to change the rubber.
Yeah, it's the bushing.
Sick. Yeah. So we'll catch you when we get that on. Repeat that again?
Pain drinking is very bad.
Why is that?
Because I've punched a brick wall before, and that fucking spring made it feel like I punched a brick wall when it exploded.
So we fucking broke the unit that this thing held on to, and now we're fucked the square run again.
Well, I mean, we got this part on now.
Yeah.
But now we got the spring is supposed to be. It's supposed to be there, and it's not.
Shit's fucked now.
I wonder if you'd notice if there was no spring.
I'm pretty sure the inspection dude will notice if there's no spring on the
Well, look.
e-brake unit.
Think about this. If we can compress, we don't need the stopper.
No.
If we can,
We just need to compress the. Oh,
if
God.
we can get it on there and then hook this into that by just pulling this a cunt hair and then have the spring just on there.
Yeah, that'll be passable. You don't need the stopper if it's on there.
Yeah, we'll be minty fresh.
We're almost there. So let's try it.
Well,
You want to do it with the old spring?
I'd rather do it because it's weaker.
Rather do it with the old one?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get the old one.
This shit suck.
Your water went flying.
Oh.
Fucking mad. Fuck, that hurted.
That hurted?
That shit hurted. Don't look at my ass. What I say about looking at my ass?
Oh, fuck. I felt that sharp corner of the fucking thing go into my kneecap. Ow. Trucks. Dude. So we can try and use this old crusty ass fucking spring.
Oh, yeah. We gotta try to get the stopper off.
Zip ties and bias plies. Fucking runner!
So what's fucking stupid is that one was plastic and this one's steel. If the other one was fucking metal, we wouldn't be having this problem right now.
So fuck O'Reilly's.
Well, no, it's not.
Fuck
even, it's not
Master Pro.
O'Reilly's.
Fuck Bake Breath. Break that. Bleh.
No, all of them are gonna be the same. It's just because.
So fuck Break Breath because they're making them stupid.
If we went, it's not just brake vest though. I bet money that if you bought any aftermarket brake cable from any parts store, you're gonna get the same one.
Fuck aftermarket brakes.
If we went factory, we'd be done. Because we were there.
And what we're doing is factory replacing this. We're not upgrading. Well.
The question is, how do we get it off? And you also notice the spring's different. It goes tight, compact, and tight, compact, and all the gap in the middle. This is a stronger spring. I don't need a stronger spring.
There's no pads in there.
Don't say that. Don't talk about it.
They'll get replaced. It's an auto.
You don't need them.
It's an automatic. You totally need it.
There's barely an instance where you need it.
No, I need it in mine because mine's a manual. But that's the only reason why I need it. And I barely even use it. I just drop my truck into like first gear and let it park just like how it is right there. First gear, reverse gear.
My Volkswagen doesn't have an e-brake, and it's a 6-speed.
Yeah, so you just drop it in the first gear and that's how you park it.
I don't like it because on hills and shit it worries me.
Yeah, well, same with that. It's got an e-brake, but it's on its way out because I use it too much.
Use it.
I abuse it too much is what I really do. Power sliding and this is fun, okay?
Fuck your e-brake, right?
Yes, but we don't. Oh my god, she's smoking.
Well, it's just because it slips.
All that rust is smoking off of there.
So there's a spring, and then this is.
Welded into the system, isn't it? Or welded into the
It's
unit?
pressed into this side, so we just gotta, if we can cut it, because it's not made to go past. See, it's square. It's not made to go out. Actually, if you have a vice, right?
Yes.
Probably make it work.
Let's do it. All right, we'll catch you guys when we get that going. Oh, this is a dick bag. We doing some jank shit. Yeah, my Nana's at the door.
She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
This is fun.
I'm pretty sure I just weighed down the fucking deck with his tire.
Oh God! So it's been a couple days since the last post on this, but I am getting ready to put this on today to the truck. So what I just did is I had tried to grind down the surface a bit, just, you know, make it a little smoother so I can repaint it. I did that on both sides. It looks very pitted, and a lot of this is still old undercoat, but I got at least the surface ready for me to paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this side and that side. I'm also going to paint it on the hitch after I grind the hitch down a bit to get a new layer on it. And then I'm going to mock it up and see how it fits. Alright guys, so I'm starting the drilling process. I got one. Now I'm moving off to this one. I got Christian here with me. Can't quite see it. There he is. That's his crotch. Yeah, so I'm drilling this one out, and we're going to bolt up the hitch where I want it. And then after bolting up the hitch where I want it, I'm then going to drill the last couple holes when they line up, when the hitch is up at least. So I'll catch you guys when I get this one drilled. And that well, as you can tell, we washed both the cars. They look pretty good. As you can tell, that GTI is brand used. And now, oh yeah, she's fucking mint. So now we're putting up the tow hitch because I undercoated the whole thing, top of this, bottom of the frame, obviously. And bolts are going in. You can see I'm using some stainless steels here. Yeah, one hand action. There, bugging arm. So now, with the pre-drilled holes and how I drilled it, I had put this bolt on both sides, the front one on, so I was able to line up the next three, or two. Makes it easier to put up, or make sure that I have it drilled correctly. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, but yeah, she's on. I'll show you what it looks like after. Never mind that. You didn't see anything. But yeah.
They definitely saw it.
You also didn't see anything of my pipe laying.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
It went way up there. Hey! Good thing I got big tires.
Oh, good thing I'm just a lengthy motherfucker.
That too.
Oh, wait, shit, oops. I can't say that. I might get demonetized.
I've been saying fuck this whole time.
No, wait, you're just gonna get demonetized, dude.
Nah, dude, I have it set for not meant for kids, so they allow fuck.
Oh.
They just don't allow Jackson words.
Jackson. There's multiple things I can say about Jackson.
Yeah, we love him. Greenhorn Garage, woo!
I need to make a YouTube now.
Right?
I mean, because lately I've been driving fucking German cars. I've been driving import, like Subarus and not.
There. Yeah, now I just gotta get my two, my
Oh, these are
nuts.
now.
Alright, perfect. You like these nuts? Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. No. I'll show you what it looks like after we get this on, tighten down a bit, and go from there.
You gonna take a video of the two-step later on the Audi? Oh, on Volkswagen.
I'm pretty sure that's not an Audi.
Sorry, I was thinking Wilford.
Alright, yeah, I'll get a two-step video because that thing's fucking nasty. Alright, guys. So what was that? I was like, yeah, so I just got some of these don't want to go on the Who Easy by hand. But So I figured I'm just going to let it be for now, and then when I go to use it, I'm going to tighten them up.
My plan was just to leave it. Fuck it.
Alright. Well, right now, because I don't have any safety glasses, my grandfather is grinding the back of the trailer hitch because we want to get that ball off so that I can put a different hitch to make it easier to put on the truck. And the flamethrower is out. There's like 4 or 5 stages with this. It's please come out. There's the come out. Then you have the little torch, please come out. Then you have the I'm gonna melt the fucker off. That shit. You wouldn't believe the fun we're having. I just had to cut off the original ball here. The son of a bitch still won't come out. But the other one we found out was welded on the other trailer hitch, like on the actual one. So that was a pain in the ass. This one won't even budge. I can't turn it. Another day in the life of having an old truck. Well, after hours upon hours of taking a sledgehammer to this thing, we finally got it out. So what it looks like is they had put the hitch in, and what they had done is they had taken this plate here, like what they used to do is they would heat this so it expands and ice the metal there so it shrinks, and they would push this, they would hit this back on over the actual hitch, as you can see right there, those points there where that line is. This used to be right here, and what they did is they welded it, and that constricts onto the ball, gives this more strength, but in turn made it almost impossible to get that hitch out. Finally got it out so I could put this up, get my wires back into the ports, and from there get a 4-inch drop hitch because this thing sits too high to haul. So hell yeah, we're on our way, and still got another leak. A lot of that's me spilling, but yeah. All right, time to put this up and see how she looks. All right, guys, well, it's been a hell of a time going on this thing, but finally, the ball's out. The hitch is bolted in. She's ready to rumble. I just got to get some exhaust pipe to chop and bring the exhaust over. But that's going to come soon because I ordered my next piece that's going on this truck along the lines of exhaust. So stay tuned for that. But man, this has been a bitch, but it's been worth it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.